What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Oxnard Show. Today we're looking at the neck of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Crooked Turtle Gang member, and Rock Soldier. So we have like an army builder pack here where you can buy multiple of these and fulfill your ranks of the Crooked Turtles, as well as more Rock Soldiers to go with your Trag and Granitor that we've had in the past. So this is a pretty cool pack. Like I said, an army builder, so you can buy multiple and fill out the ranks. We get a bunch of weapons for each of them. So it's just a pretty cool pack overall, and we can spin around to the back and see the two kitted out there. So pretty cool pack here. So I'm excited to check this out. So let me get it open out of the box and we'll take a look at it together. So we're going to start off with the Crooked Turtle, part of the Crooked Ninja Turtle gang. And so they were a gang of martial arts students from the Slash for Cash gym that was led by their sensei Smash, which is the figure we already did. But Shredder ended up taking over the gym and ordered them to commit crimes to make money for him and to damage the reputation of the Ninja Turtles. So that's why they're dressed like this. They're supposed to make people think they are the Ninja Turtles. So instead of the actual Ninja Turtles existing, they're just like people in disguises that make them look like turtles. So they have the bag over the head. So it's like the brown paper bag, just all painted green with the face on it, and it has the red bands around it. So they're all supposed to kind of look like Raphael. Then have the green t-shirts with the turtle designs. So we have like the turtle front shell design as well as the turtle back shell design with the belts around their waist, and has the elbow and wrist pads there in red, and then have some green shoes on there to give like the turtle design feet with some brown pants. So they're overall just supposed to be representing the turtles, like I said, to try to destroy the turtles' reputation. So this is a pretty basic figure. Like I said, this is an army builder pack, so you can buy multiple of these to build out your army, and we have bought multiple, so I will show that. But let's go and do his movement. So his head can twist all the way around. You can look down that far and up that far, so pretty good. And then he has the double joints, so he has the twist around at the top of the head there at the neck, as well as the lower, which is kind of all twisted around now. Now his neck joints twisted around to the back, trying to get it spun around here. So there, I got it back around to the front. So yeah, I just have to kind of worry about that movement there. But then we get the shoulders that can come up pretty close to 90 and rotate all the way around. We get the single elbow joint that bends to 90 with the rotation, as well as the wrist that twists around and flex back and forth. Then we get the ab crunch, which is right at the waist for them, so it crunches back and forth and twists all the way around. Now an issue for him is that the shirt kind of untucks. The upper shirt comes untucked or out from under the lower belt, so you have that issue to sort of worry about. But the hips can come up pretty close to 90, just the shirt and stuff in the way, can't really get up there, out to the side. Have a thigh twist up in there, the double knee joint that bends up that far to the back, not far from kicking his butt. There is a sort of like a shin twist at the lower leg of the pants, and twist around up in there, and then the foot flexes back and forth and twists side to side. And overall, he has pretty good movements. Like, I don't think we had to really heat up any of the Crooked Turtle figures. They were all just had pretty smooth movements, which doesn't happen too often with NECAs. Like, no joints were stuck and no joint feels like they're about to break. So I don't know what they did different with this pack. Of course, yours may vary, so don't just take my word for it if you do get one. Check your joints before just trying to move them. But yeah, all of ours were perfectly smooth and no issue. So pretty easy opening these figures. And then they come with a number of accessories. So he's got a set of fist hands there, so we get a set of grips, so we have just a grip for each hand. We get a set of hands that maybe be like karate chop hands or just open palm hands, and then we do have another set of open palm hands, so with the fingers more splayed out there, so we have those as well to choose from. And he comes with a number of weapons. So first off, we have a spear, so just the stick spear design with the point on the end of it, just the white point. It looks kind of weird for a spear, but we do have that. We get a sword as well, so this like katana sword, really fat blade there, but looks pretty cool overall that you can put into his hand. We get some ninja stars, so we have two different like ninjas or shrieking designs there, just two things you put into his hand to be like throwing stars. We get a set of nunchucks. We have the nunchuck design as well as a flail, so we have the stick with the chain with the ball on the end of it. That looks pretty cool. You can swing around there, so we can choose any of these weapons to put into his hands. I'll probably put the spear just because I like that the most. So there, I got the spear in his hand, and that looks pretty cool. And as I mentioned, we do have multiple of these and that Smash, so let's go and add them in here with him. So there's Smash and the two other Crooked Ninja Turtles, so we have the 4 turtles now all together, which is pretty cool. So overall looks pretty awesome to have together, like I said, like an army builder pack, and you can use any of those weapons for any of them. Of course, buying the packs with them, they all came with the weapons, so you can just mix and match and choose whatever you want. But I think that looks pretty awesome. They're having the entire Crooked Ninja Turtle gang there all together, so pretty awesome to have those in a nice easy way to army build. And our other army builder from this pack is the Rock Soldier. So these are stone warriors from Dimension X that were created by Krang through the use of mutagen on rocks, and they are under his command and led by General Trag and Granitor, which are figures we've had in the past. So it looks pretty cool, you know, just has that Rock Soldier design where it's mostly made of all rock, has some design. So he has the X on his chest. He has like the army style helmet, so that helmet design on his head. We get a look at his face, which looks pretty funny. It just has a rock design with the real thin neck, the big bulky figure design, which I like the color. So it's got like this lighter tan color with like this orangish brown and then dark brown in the center. So I just love all the colors in through there. And then he's got black boots on his feet. So overall looks pretty cool, you know, just like a normal basic army build, like I said, of an actual like army man, but made of rocks. So not a bad design overall, and I think he looks pretty cool. We can do his movement, so his head can twist all the way around. And again, it has the double neck joint, so it has the upper one where the head itself can twist around, and of course the neck's getting all twisted around, and then the neck itself can actually twist there, and it can rock back and forth, something like that far down and that far up. So pretty good movements once again, having those double neck joints. Then the shoulders come up not far from 90 and rotate all the way around. We get the double style elbow joint, so we have the joint up in there and right there. So with that, we get pretty good movement, still about 90, but still have the double joints, and there is the rotation, so it rotates at the top and bottom of this elbow section. Then we get the wrist to twist around and flex back and forth. The ab crunch, which doesn't really crunch too much, but it just has a little bit of movement, so it rocks back and forth and can twist all the way around. And then same for the waist, that can twist all the way around. And then we get the hips that come up to 90, out to the side that far, thigh twist up in there. The single knee joint that bends to the back, not very far, it's under 90, maybe 45 there, and has the rotation, as well as the boot that can flex back and forth. The real stiff rim can flex back and forth and twist side to side. And once again, the Rock Soldier wasn't a bad figure. It pretty much came right out of the box how it is, so not many issues, just like the foot there where it's kind of like sticking for the flex, but it's nothing bad. So overall, pretty good figure. Once again, not much to it, just definitely the more boring one out of the two figures, but I do like the design, the colors and everything about it. I just hate the head up high on the real thin neck. I don't like that too much, but otherwise it still looks pretty cool, you know, just as a Rock Soldier. And he has accessories as well, so he's got two fist hands, so we get two hands with like trigger fingers or like open hands here that we can use with a lot of the accessories that we'll probably have to switch out. And for those accessories, first off, we get a little pistol, so we have the little pistol gun we've seen before with the Rock Soldier, so we have that design. We get a grenade, which looks just like a ball with some gray holes on it, but it is one of their grenades, so we have that. And then we get two of the exact same guns, so two rifles here with pretty much overall same design, just this one has the scope up on top. So we have both of those. We could have dual wield or just pick one or the other. And finally, they come with a canister of mutagen, so we have a little blue canister here that does open up to see the green mutagen inside there, so that's pretty cool, but you know, don't really need that. So let me try and switch out his hands and put some guns in. So there I got the Rock Soldier with the gun in his hand, and it fits in there pretty well. No major issues or anything. Switching the hands out or getting the gun in just fit right in pretty easily. So I'm overall pretty happy with this neck set because everything just works out pretty easy. So I hope all neck sets going forward are like this, but this is probably just an anomaly. Still a pretty nice figure overall, and of course with being a part of the Rock Soldiers, we can add other Rock Soldiers in here with him. So we can add in the commanders of Trag and Granitor and then have the Rock Soldiers there. Of course we have another Rock Soldier I just forgot to grab, but we have at least those two Rock Soldiers with Trag and Granitor, so that is really cool. So once again, another good figure of the Rock Soldier to go along with this, you know, another army builder set, and just overall looks really cool. So there's our army builder pack of the Crooked Ninja Turtle and the Rock Soldier. So both of these were really cool, as I showed. Pretty good figures, just figure-wise design. Had no issues, like I said, coming out of the box, which was nice for NECA for once. And overall looks pretty cool. And I forgot to do my usual comparison. So here's Donatello, so you can see the height comparison for the Crooked Turtles and the Rock Soldier. So they're both pretty tall compared to the normal Ninja Turtles. So just want to show that off as usual. But like I said, another good Ninja Turtle pack. I really like this a lot. Like I said, the way all the figures worked out, there was just a lot of goodness about this set. So I can't complain at all, and highly recommend it if you're interested. But let me know what you thought of the figures down in the comments, and if you enjoyed my review, let me know with a thumbs up. But I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you all stay awesome out there, and I'll see you in our next review.